Yeah, security is something that is very important when it comes to building WordPress sites, and hackers are always looking for ways to get into your site. So one of the ways we can actually protect our site is to change the admin URL. And every one of us who use WordPress know that for us to get into the backend, you go to your site name /wp login.php or /wp admin. So what we are going to achieve in this tutorial is to change this login URL so that we can use a name that we think is fine, so that only us knows what that URL will be. So for us to do that, I'm just going to use a plugin to achieve that. But first, let me log in first, then we get started. So the plugin we are going to be using to achieve this is called WP Hide. So we'll basically go to plugins, then we'll go to add new plugin. Then I'm basically going to search for WP Hide. Okay, WP Hide. Then comes up. Then we could just use this one, this WP Hide and Security Enhancer. I'll basically install it. Then after which I'll activate it. Alright. So now WP Hide is activated, installed. You can see it here now. So since we want to basically change the URL of our admin area, we basically come to this admin portion. Alright, click on it. Then we'll have this option showing up to us. Still coming up. It's coming up. Alright. So now here's where we are going to be changing things. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing we have is the WP login.php. So you could change it to what you want. You can change it to anything you feel like to change it to. I'm just going to change this to class.php. Now that's for the one of the URL to log in. Okay, then another thing you observe is this, that it says block default WP login. Now if you leave this to no, what that means is you are still leaving the option of people using WP login to log in. So what we'll do is we'll totally block this default WP login.php from being accessible. So we'll choose yes. Okay, then I haven't done that. I've changed this to class.php. I'll choose yes, then I'll say save. So observe what was going to happen. So that's done. Okay, so the next one we're going to change is the admin URL. So I'll just go there. So now the default is WP admin, which is what you have here, WP admin. So I'm going to change this to what I think I want. So I'll basically just change it to class-admin, which is just what I think is fine. You can change it to anything you feel like. So I'm still going to do the same thing. I'll block the default WP admin from being accessible. So I'll choose yes. So that means that you can only log in using this class admin or class.php. So I'll basically say save. So what happened is I'll be logged out. Okay, can you see now I'm logged out? Now if you observe in the URL, now you can now see what I have is class.php. So I'll basically log in now to say put in my password, then I will log in. The moment I log in, you can see now at the very top you now have class-admin. So with this you have been able to change the admin URL and nobody can easily guess, even if they are trying to use brute force attack, because you can't use brute force attack if at all without you first getting to that login form. Okay, so with this you can secure your WordPress site. Though there are various ways we can do this, is just one of the ways. You can try and implement it and let me have your feedback. Thank you very much.